Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Kenny back with another video, back with some more small talk, another car chronicles. Yep, I'm back in the car. And yeah, I just want to share with you the 5 best ways to raise your vibration, to raise your consciousness, to raise your awareness within this time, because I feel like now more than ever, I talked about the vaccine and the whole coronavirus thing yesterday, not yesterday, in my last video. And I feel like this just follows kind of suit really, because we're under attack, not just as a men, as a people, we're under attack. And now more than ever, I feel like leaders are needed, men are needed to stand up, because it's real out here, man. We're under spiritual warfare, mental warfare. It's coming from all angles, and if we don't actively try and raise our awareness and protect ourselves and take power within ourselves, it's not looking good for society. It's not looking good for us, for our families and our loved ones. So with that being said, let me get straight into these points. On a side note as well, I'm thinking about doing a live actually, because although this is not the biggest channel, there are a few people that constantly watch my videos, and it would be lovely to be on a live and just chop it up with you guys, talk about life. So that's something that I'm thinking about doing real soon. So stay tuned for that. But let me get into these 5 techniques or 5 ways to raise your vibration. The first one, guys, is getting in nature. Now, for me, like, I have to get in nature every single day. It balances me. It helps me to slow down myself, slow down my thoughts, get in tuned with life, appreciate the green, appreciate nature. And there's something about just being in nature that raises your vibration, that helps you see things clearly. I don't know if you're in a city, if you're listening to my video, or whether you're in a countryside or a rural area, but especially if you're in a city area, you have to understand that just on a health tip, in these heavy cities, heavy overpopulated cities, you have to understand that the level of greenery is very low. The level of oxygen in the air is not high. So the air is compromised. The pollution levels are obviously higher. And this is having an adverse effect on our health, our thinking and everything. And just in order to be just have that vitality as a human being, you've got to understand that the breath that we eat, the air that we breathe has to be of a good quality. And I find just being around green, being in open spaces, just brings that calmness to your life, man, So getting in nature is a huge thing. So if you don't get in nature, make sure you get in nature, Get in nature as much as you can. Walk in fields, get to a pond, get to a canal, get to the seaside, go to the forest, whatever it is, just get in nature, embrace nature, hear the birds singing, see the trees, breathe in that fresh oxygen. It's amazing. The second point, guys, is prayer, meditation, quiet time, or anything that you can do to really meditate. And this kind of links to the whole getting in nature thing, because I feel like we just live in a world whereby we just go, and especially in a time like this, you need your critical thinking skills. You need your high awareness more than ever, because you're being bombarded with, go and take a vaccine right now. You got the distractions of porn and all these things that are being thrown at you for free to throw you off course and drain your masculine energy. You've got diets, crazy people on a crazy diet, because you've got the advertisements everywhere telling you to go and have McDonald's and KFC and all of this and all of that. And if you don't have any time, any quiet time to go down and reflect, to go in, to be retrospective, and to just make understanding of your thoughts, you're going to be lost out here. Many guys lack the ability to focus. They lack the ability to focus, to hone in, and to think clearly. I talked in the last video about, even if you knew, for example, that you knew that taking a vaccine, you knew there was something wrong with it. You're so go, and you're so helter-skelter everywhere that you just don't calm yourself down to rationalize properly, so that your actions are in true congruence with your innermost thoughts and values. And this is where having that quiet time is amazing. Journaling is another thing as well. I recommend that to all you guys, to journal your thoughts as much as possible. Make sense of your thoughts. Put your innermost ambitions and your dreams and your fears, all that on paper, so that you can just be at one with yourself, praying, meditating, whatever it is that you can do to do that, to quieten yourself down. I recommend you doing that, because that's going to help to raise your vibration. All right, guys? So the third thing is the diet. I reckon this is probably one of the biggest things that's so overlooked amongst people in general, amongst men. And if we don't fix this, you have to understand that the diet is directly influencing your consciousness, your awareness, your vibrations. What you put into your food is directly impacting that. And I just find it crazy that, they talk about all this coronavirus and that you got to go and take this, you got to go and do that, but they never really talk about the food. Why is that? Ain't that crazy? The very thing that you put in your mouth, they don't tell you about food has vibrations, and that most of the food that they give us over here in the Western world is of a low vibration and low frequency. And because of that, and because people have been taking that over 20, 30, 40 years, people are at a state whereby they're just so brain dead and susceptible to forces that they can't think for themselves. That's where they want us. They've dumbed the population down so much that men can't think for themselves anymore. And this is largely to do with the food, the excess sugar, right? Which is doing crazy stuff to our nervous system and our dopamine levels, making us addicted to certain foods. The processed foods, the alcohol, the caffeine, all this stuff, all these unnatural foods, all these stuff that we're consuming on a daily basis. And this is crazy, You have to understand that we're electrical beings. See, they don't tell you this. They don't tell us about the herbs, the electric herbs, the electric foods, the fact that we're electrical and that we need these electric foods for sustenance, that we need a lot of sunlight. All these things are included in our diet. We should be eating sun foods, eating a lot of fruits, eating a lot of vegetables, eating a lot of natural foods that will contribute to our health, that our body naturally assimilates with, that will in turn raise our frequency so that we can access higher level thoughts and vibrations that will help us to navigate the world that we're in now. These are things that we need to consider. I recommend taking herbs. I take herbs like sarsaparilla, like kalawala, like burdock root. All these are blood toxifiers, detoxifiers. They purify the blood. They help with digestion, with circulation, with fighting cancers and toxins and all of these kind of things. So we should do our research on herbs, on superfoods, foods like avocados and walnuts and dandelions and all these superfoods that we should be eating in our diet. These are all going to contribute to us thinking more clearly and not being controlled. We have to understand this, all right, guys? So the fourth thing, I believe that's the fourth thing. The fourth thing is semen retention. Now, you guys know about semen retention. This channel is about semen retention. You all know about this, right? So you don't really need me to go on about the benefits, but you need to understand that seminal fluid is largely cerebral fluid, And when you ejaculate, there's a direct impact on your brain as well as your nervous system. Those are the two big hits. Your nervous system and your brain. You understand? And those are the things that we need to consider. It's shattering our nervous system. Most men are shattering their nervous system by just loosely ejaculating, loosely losing that life force, which contributes to anxiety, which contributes to, your whole nervous system not being settled and not being balanced. You're out of balance. You're losing those brain faculties, those creative faculties, that ability to focus and to hone in. That creative ability that you all have, that we all have, that genius. All this is being drained away. Our lifespan is being shortened. And most men, the reason why most men can't focus, the reason why most men don't have willpower You know, as a trainer, I see this all the time, that men just don't have the willpower. They just don't have the willpower to go through with their dreams, to start a business, you know, to do what it is that they really want to do, to say no. And it's because they're draining their life force so much that their willpower is going away from them. And if you want to build up that faculty in your brain, you need to build up that seed. It's as simple as that. Another thing is your vibrational and magnetic pull. I've talked about this in a previous video before. But that pull, guys, you have to understand that when you're building that semen, you're fortifying the forces around you. You're going to be able to magnify things or to manifest things a lot more easier. And a factor and a reason with that is because your focus is going to be a lot more. You're going to have a lot more focus. You're going to be able to hone in on stuff in order to do the necessary steps that you need to do to materialize your dreams, to materialize your innermost, your innermost ambitions. You're going to have the focus and the clarity of mind to do what you need to do. This is critical. Not only just the magnetic pull. You're raising your vibration. People are going to be attracted to you. Opportunities are going to be attracted to you. Insights are going to be attracted to you. Information is going to be attracted to you. All because you're cleaning your temple. All because that you're sustaining yourself, your life force. This is critical. It's critical. The fifth thing that men need to do to raise their vibration is to work out. A strong body is a strong mind. A strong body is a strong mind. Every single one of you need to be seeking strength in your body. I don't care what kind of regime you want, whether it's calisthenics, whether it's weightlifting, a mixture of the two, whether you do CrossFit, whether you play a sport. You need to be working out. You need to be cultivating strength within your body. You need to have a program that is designated for you to be continually getting stronger, because that will correlate to you being stronger mentally. A lot of the time when I'm working out, I find that I'm going through things in my mind. I'm making sense of things. I'm fortifying myself. You're fortifying discipline within yourself, consistency. And every single time you're morphing, you're looking in the mirror and you're seeing things that you respect. The diligence, the persistence, the sacrifice. These are all masculine traits and masculine qualities that we all need to fortify. And working out is amazing for that. The positive endorphins, you feel good about yourself. So every single one of you should be working out. Yes, I'm a coach. I coach calisthenics. I get guys shredded and strong. So if you're interested in one of my programs, hit the link below. If not, do your thing. The bottom line is work out. And these all five of these things are critical, bro. Of course, there are more, but these are 5 things that I could think about that you could do now, that you could implement in your life now to improve your life. And going back to that diet thing, guys, I want you to also remind yourself that diet is not just food. Diet is company. Everything that you intake, and the people around you toxic, and the people around you thinking about higher things. Many of you have got girlfriends or women that you're dealing with. Are they clean? Is their diet clean? You're sticking your thing in her. Is she clean? And the truth is on the other side as well, with the ladies. Is the man that you're sleeping with, is he clean? For him to be sticking his piece inside you? Are your friends clean? The things that you're hearing around you, are people thinking in a higher plane? Is the music you're taking in, is that speaking sense to you? Is what you're reading, are you reading anything of substance? This is all diet. You understand? This is all diet. And this is what we all need to be conscious of. So listen, I don't want this video to go on too long, almost 15 minutes. But I hope you like this video. I hope it resonated with you. We need to level up. We need to sustain ourselves. Hold that seed, my guys. And all these things can be done to raise our consciousness in this time that we are in. Okay? It's so important, my guys. So listen, peace, love and prosperity to all of you that's made it this far in this video. I hope everything manifests for you in this life and that you continue to achieve what it is that you want to achieve in this life. Love and blessings to all of you. Remember, whatever you do, you got to get it by any means necessary. And remember, you got to grind, to shine. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.